Hi guys, I'm back. So I'm gonna do a little pour. But before I do that, I wanted to show you something that I think is kind of neat. Can you see how beautiful this is? This is really just a stencil, and I'll show you the stencil I used. But I really like this. I like the weathered look. See that? That's this little stencil. And then I would do it a little smaller than this, but as you can see, I think it has that beautiful weathered look, and you could even, do stuff to it. I'm thinking of just making a couple of parts of this, pop up a little bit more. Here is another that I think is pretty. You're not really seeing it really well. Let me get it up there a little bit, because the light shines on it just a little too much. Can you see that? That is kind of pretty. Let me get you back in focus. Okay. Even that is pretty. And then, if you put just a little bit, maybe some colored pencils just to bring it a little bit more to life, that would be really cool. I'll be finishing that someday soon, like I always say. Okay, let's put the stencil away. Okay, at the end of this video, I'm going to be popping in the sponsors of February 2019. So don't forget to watch until the end. Now, what I have is white. I have a couple of colors of pink. And there is a little bubble forming in it, because I just mixed these colors up. This is a purple, this is another pink, and this is a really dark one, crimson color. So I'm going to do the pinks and the purples, because people really like that. And of course I'm going to be blowing some of that glitter stuff on top of it. I have another glitter where there's little bits of holographic in there. So we're going to pour it in. Oh, that is a lot of bubbles. Gotta fix that. Ooh, I fixed it almost too much because my little cup sort of melted, but we can do that. So then I'm gonna put in, I would like to have a little bit of silicone in there. And guys, you've been asking me about the silicone I use. It's the dimethicone 1000. That's what I use. That's my silicone of choice, because I like the thickness. I like how it behaves. So let's stir this up a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to put them all in there. Let's see how thick this is. Well, it's kind of on the thick side, but we'll see what happens. Then a little bit of the purple on top. A little bit of the pink on top. Some going straight through. Then this color again. I'm going to make that a little bit on top and a little bit straight through. When you want to make it go straight through, you hold it up high. When you want it on top, you just layer it a little bit. That's about it. And I have some left for, let's put a little bit more white in there. And I'll have enough left to do some squishes at the end. Okie dokie. Now, do I have my glitter ready? Because that has to go pretty fast. Already got it all dirty. Okay. Now, turning it around. There it is. And of course, we gotta make sure that the glitter is on top. Oh, this is much thicker than the other one is. This is much thicker. Uh-oh. Well, we can put some others on there too. That's it. Then we're gonna go and torch it. There we go. I want to keep the sills a little bit circular, if we can do that. There's some nice glittery veins on it. Yep, has to go over. We can't help it. That's pretty nice. Still keeping its nice and circular cells. And this we're gonna scrape up from the table. There we go. Gonna pour that down there. Okay. That is kind of pretty. Yep, I can see where it has the a little bit of glitter veins, which we were going for, so that worked out. That's looking okay. So I'll just leave that as is. The corners are done. Here's a little bit I skipped. Turning it around. Putting on a little bit of purple. Okay, we're ready. We can put that one away and then we can do a little squishing. Okie dokie. Just had to get my little rag. Okay. So we still have a lot of paint in the cup here. Let's make it come out. And this paint was a lot on the thick side. As you can see how it's sort of dripping. It's dripping really slowly. These are just not my colors, people. I can't help it. They're not. I don't like them. I'm gonna squish it. I just don't like the colors. I don't know why that is. They're, you know, sometimes you want to do something different, but then again, if it's not the colors you really like. Let's see about this. There's not much power behind my little burner, so that's a sign it's almost empty. I'll have to fill it here. Wow, that's cold. Yeah, that's better. This one is, oh, I still hear my gas sort of escaping. That's better. We'll keep that one. And I think this one, I'll just keep this one as is. Or maybe not. We'll see. And I did have to get rid of the little air bubbles, so that'll work out. Now, what I want to do is make this paint just a little thinner, because I really think it's too thick. Yeah. That's better. This one needs a lot of stirring. Okay. And this one. And let's see what the difference is, because I think that's what still a lot of people have trouble with, is the thickness of the paint. That's looking better. Now I'll show you the difference. I'll do it as a squish again. So we'll just pop it in here. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of air in here. You can see that. But you can also see that this sells up much faster because of the thickness of the paint. And I'm gonna let it come down a little bit. There you go. Because I might want this piece here, because I like the way the dark and the lighter pink works. So that was that one. That'll make a little room here. And then I'd like to do a, oh yeah, I was going to show you this, because someone asked me, they said, why don't you do a swipe with that, with the glitter, and then, you know, let us see that. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to do anything, because once you push your glitter into the paint, it's just going to cover the glitter, and then there will be nothing to glitter anymore because it's covered in paint. But we can do that. So I'm going to put this on here. That's a lot of glitter. Now we're going to take the white and put a little bit more silicone in it. And then we're going to put that there. And let's swipe it with a piece of photo paper. There it goes. Okay. As you can see, there's your glitter, because you just pull it straight off. And that's what happens. So there won't be any left. This is a beautiful swipe though, and I'm going to keep this for the pendants, because some people do like different colors. But look at those really nice tiny cells. And you really don't want to get them any bigger for the pendants, because you do want to see a little bit of cells, not just one huge cell. So I'm going to pour that off a little bit. Yeah, I can live with that. So guys, that was it. See that? There's all your glitter. That's a lot of glitter. Too bad that doesn't work. You can put a little bit of glitter on top after you've swiped. That's no problem whatsoever. That's what we're going to do. So I'm gonna move this to the table once I've covered it. You don't even see the glitter. You'll see just a little bit of metallic shimmer when it's dry, and that's fine by me, because sometimes you don't want it to be really, really glittery, right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Tomorrow there'll be more on the about the job, so I'll make sure I'll tell you about it next week if it's something interesting. Oh yeah, and there's something else. A big company, Canadies. Oh no, Canadies. No, that's what we say. Canadies. It's a Canadian company is trying to buy my company where I work. So who knows? Maybe I'll be Canadian pretty soon. No, it's not. I won't be Canadian. But I thought it was kind of interesting that they were looking into buying the company. But I don't give them much chance to do that, because KPN is a sort of a royal company, Royal Dutch, and they don't really like to sell stuff. So I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, guys, thanks all for watching. See you all next weekend. Laters. Love you all to pieces.